Welcome back to an episode. We are again somewhere in the camp, and there is something that I completely missed. There was some mentioning of an Armorcharm, and there's also a Powercharm. Those two things are not like items that you can craft yourself. Like, let's say you have a crafting list. I was looking in here for something that boosts the power. Like, let's say a demon drug. Also, this is like power booster, and where's the defense stuff? An armor skin is like the defense version of it. But these are consumable items, and there's actually something else, because in here, in the, where's the thingy? In the loadout. Well, actually, it's more like the other pouch in here. Wait a minute, this is not what we need. Where is that stuff that you needed? Stash. Transfer items. There you go. So, somewhere in here is the Armorcharm. And there's also a Powercharm. There you go. You're looking for an icon like that. Is there a way to search for this? How would you search for an item that you don't know if it exists or not? That's actually weird. Really weird. So you also have this hard shell powder, right? Like, you would think that this is this is a consumable, right? But these two thingies here, the Powercharm and the Armorcharm, those two are important. And by the way, you can unlock them with the two missions relating the wounded chasm, or whatever it was, the area with the fence in between. So the first time you fight there, you get yourself the Armorcharm, and the second time you fight there, you get yourself the Powercharm. So the last fight that I did with the Arjara Khan, that one unlocked or gave me the Powercharm as a reward. There's a little note at the end of the mission that tells you, oh, you have unlocked the Armorcharm or something like that. But I completely missed that. So if you want to have a few like higher points in your on your character, then these are definitely things that you need. The nice thing about these is that it's a permanent item, so it's not something that you need to use. And as long as it's in your pouch, in your item pouch, as long as you're carrying that around, you get the bonus. So that's also kind of nice. Only problem, if you carry this around, then of course you're wasting some slots here. But that may not actually be a problem, because most of the stuff you have in here, it's just, you actually buy that or you prepare before the fight, and the rest you can get from Nata anyway. So anyhow, let's get the Powercharm in there and the Armorcharm as well. So let's just read on the description, because I totally forgot about that. An amulet that strengthens attacks. Just carrying this gives you demonic strength. And an amulet that increases defense. Just carrying this makes your skin stone hard. So just carrying that, that's the important bit. Anyway, let's go back, and I also need to adjust the loadout in here. So let's go that and register the new one with these things, because you have to register the loadout. And yeah, let's say you would fight like a different monster or something, and then you just select a different loadout, like this one or like that one. Why are there all of a sudden so many different loadouts in here? Wait a minute. Why is it that this loadout here has the traps slotted on top of each other? That's weird. That's really weird. Sometimes the items are like towards the side, and sometimes they are on top of each other. That's really strange. How do you do that? How do you adjust the loadout? Rename check. Check loadout, is this a... Yeah. Can you like... No. You can up or... Yeah, increase or decrease that. But how do you move this on top of it? And how would you select a different item in here? From the... Like with a mouse wheel. That's a weird one. The only thing that I would know of how to select this is to actually prepare the selection entirely with the shortcuts here, like this one or like that one. And this is also how you can do this, like, from within the tent. Really weird. Check loadout. Can't do that. You can use the loadout. Yeah, we already, like, prepared that. Customize bowgun. Change equipment. View sell. Whatever. View sell decorations. No. We're not going to sell that. And archer materials. Yeah, why would you... like 100 zennies doesn't really sound like much. Oh, and also, do we have an arm? Yeah. The food's still there. One thing that I actually wanted to compare is the bonus to attack. And I think before I had like 180 attack, and now I have 186. So you get like slightly higher defense there. Slightly higher attack there. And the defense, I think it's like 15 or something like that. But anyway. So, let's see. And also I was looking into the formula for defense. And it's very interesting because the defense formula is an 80 over 80 multiplier. So, or like factor or whatever. Like 80 divided by 80 means 1, so nothing changes. But the second 80, that one gets increased by the defense numbers. So let's say you have 80 defense, then that basically means that you have half the damage of the monster. And if you have, because like it's 80 divided by 160, so it's basically half. And let's say you have 160 defense, that means that you have not tripled, but divided it by 3. Right. But this is actually very interesting because it's a logarithmic kind of thing, and that means that the higher your defense is, the less useful it becomes. And at one point, an increase in defense is very marginal. That means that, yeah, wait a minute, how many numbers do you need? Like 160 is a third, and 240 is a fourth, a quarter, and 320 would be a fifth, so it's 20%. And a quarter and 20%, right? This is basically where it stops being more, yeah, just being more useful, because you have like 25% of damage and then 20% of damage. That's a 5% difference, or like of reduction. But before, you had a third to a fourth, so 33% damage compared to 25% damage. This is a slightly higher number. And the next one would be a 6. I don't know how that would be. It's like divided by 2 divided by 3. It's basically like 17 something percent, or like 18%, something like that. So yeah, let's say a fifth, 320. Yeah, let's say 320 defense is like the highest you should get, and everything higher than that becomes useless. Anyway, that basically means that we are almost there at the threshold. So we just need a few higher defense numbers, and then we should only focus on like the offensive and stuff. But anyway, let's just do Kanya's little mission over here. Already did an awful lot of preparation here.
Have you been angling, fisher fellow? Actually, let me reel it in. Listen, could you and Alma help me? Seeing as you two are fellows with the Woodwoods.
Oh boy. What do you want with the Woodwoods?
See? I knew I could count on you.
What do you want with the Woodwoods?
The thing is, my fisher whittler, masked angler.
Okay, I think someone needs to set a limit on you smashing words together.
But we can discuss it later. I know masked angler. Quite a reserved one. Always out fishing? He and I hit it off from the moment we met. We're best angling buddies. lately, his stomach's been doing the talking for him. I hear it growling all the time. My specialties lie in the water, but as a scholar, something seems up.
Fish are a central part of the Wudwud's diet. So if a Wudwud is going hungry when he's living that close to a fishing spot, well...
That means he has diarrhea.
Something must be keeping them from getting food.
Yes, and that something could be a monster.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping you could accompany me to his fishing spot to check it out. If it's you guys, the Wudwuds are a lot less likely to freak out.
All right, well, what are we waiting for?
Onwards to the Woodwoods. Woodwoods. Weird. Come on. Fish, a mustangler. It's a must-angler, or it's a mustangler.
I'll show you the way.
Thanks, Kanya.
Did I already know the way? Spirits in the Moonlight. Extra mission 1.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you communicate with Master if he doesn't talk?
When two people drop a line side by side, that's all you need. Any true fisher knows the feeling. Angling transcends words.
Wow, you're a real professional.
Any ideas which monster it could be?
A big one.
I'm sending on a Doshaguma, but something isn't adding up.
What's a Doshaguma?
Doshaguma are for a ecosystem, right? So if they're just out there doing their thing, that shouldn't result in a fish shortage.
I see. A Doshaguma.
Oh, yes, that. I can't remember the name of anything out of the water.
Oh.
Yep, a real professional.
So many butterflies.
Mustangler should be at his fishing spot around now. He's been fishing around the clock to try and help his people.
We should hurry then. If the monster comes while he's alone...
Yikes. Yeah, that would be bad.
Woo.
Oh, we're nearly there.
Almost messed that one up. Ah, a Doshaguma, definitely. Oh. Like a bear, basically.
Aha!
Sure enough.
Oh, maybe I've up.
Mustangler! You're safe. I was so worried.
Is that the monster that's disturbing your fishing?
No.
No.
Bubbles. That's new.
No.
It's a little suppy situation. I have pants on that give me immunity to oil silt and stuff like that.
To ensure the area's safety, the guild authorizes you to hunt the Mizutsune.
The fact that they try to stay upright is just so nice. Okay, wait. I can just fight in the water, no problem. Come on. I had too many bubbles. And I can see the monster in front of me. Alright, let me just get rid of that. It's drifted. Okay, we got the self-improvement. That's good. Now I just need the old ailment negation thing. And there's some trigger. Something is coming. Alright. Oh, an icy breath. Interesting. I don't know if I should get into the bubbles or not, if they're safe. Okay, come on, let's get this one. Yeah. Oh, come on, I just healed myself. Oh, look at that fluffy tail. Alright. I need more healing. Oh, sweet. Anyway, really high amounts of healing. Let's see. We have oh no. Okay, splash damage, splash damage. That laser was mean. Use high pressure damage. And
Now's our chance.
where's the weakness? I think it was in the episode. Maybe not. Come on, do it. Yes. Trigger. Come on, do the damage. Encore. Come on, and another one. And yes. Oh no. Like, how do you figure out what the right timing for an attack is? Because I would say it's basically never. Every time you think that there's an opening to attack, the monster moves. This is why I have a huge problem with getting the timing right. Cool. Another one. Let's get this thing. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. I think I can attack the tail again. No. Look at this. A wound. Perfect. Alright, it's on the ground. Time to trigger everything into your team. Or take tons of damage. Okay. You can do a backflip. Interesting. And we got its fin. Sweet. So let's trigger it again. And yeah. Oh no, there's something really bad happening. Come on. Run. There are bubbles. Bubbles are bad. That was really bad.
Don't touch that flaming bubble.
There's a... What do you mean flaming bubble? Yeah. Pressure washer. Come on. Where are you going? Why is it doing this? need to hunt it. That includes, thank goodness, capturing. Okay, so let's see. I could do this one, this one, this one, this one. Get the elements active. How do you play the same song twice instead of playing the whole thing? That would be nice to know. Okay, and let's follow it up. By the way, I need to whetstone it. Come on. Ooh, treasure. Linian party gift, yes. Maybe I should heal. That's not the one. You know what? Why don't we just wait until the two have done their little encounter? No, wait. They are already done with that little encounter. Oh, that's just sweet. Wait. Ooh, I could use the offset melody. That's a good one. So, let's see. This one. I can do this one. And stay this up. And trigger this. Sweet. Good. So, followed by Divine Protection. Followed by every monster has a safety spot where you can stand and not take that much damage. Ooh, that's a flaming bubble. Okay. With the red thing. Good to know. So, let's just trigger it right now. Okay. Let's do anything. Is it? Don't see any rules here. Still not seeing any rules.
I'm about to plunder some wonder.
Oh yes. Oh, we got the water rule. Thanks for the plundering. There's
This way to the shop.
nice way. Oh, look at that. Okay. We schmacked it. Time to hit this. This is not where the evil is. There's something else on that monster. Where is it? Yeah, it looks angry, but it's not yet capturable. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's... Oh no. It might be ready for the capture any moment. So, let's see. What was that? Ooh. The red pointer tells you where the damage is happening. Very interesting. Oh no. So basically, it means stay away from the point where the red laser pointer is pointing to. Yeah, where are my heals when you got to be kidding me. Oh, it was so good. The problem is the Polycode just took their sweet ass time to heal me. It's nice that it has the ability, but for the most part, it's...
Our target is a Mizutsune, a leviathan that feeds primarily on fish.
Yeah, we got that.
Allowing it to roam free will lead to the gradual decimation of the Woodwood's food supply. We should resume the hunt as soon as you feel prepared.
Yeah, I am prepared. I'm actually extremely well prepared. I even had a healing ability of a Polyco that should have happened. But again, ooh. Like when it comes to situations like this, you're just left on your own. Like the healing either overlaps with the healing potion, which means you heal for nothing. Oh yeah, finally. Okay, come on. We're going to draw it. And once I did that, I'm probably able to capture it. Probably. So, let's just trigger the thing. Okay. This one. This. Maybe I need like... Ooh, screaming. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, it's going Beyblade. That's good. Yes. Okay, alright. Perfect. And there we have it. Exactly what I thought. Just a few more hits in and the monster would have been dealt with, but no. Mistakes happen.
Everyone's waiting at base camp. Let's head back.
Why is it like 50 seconds right now? That's weird. So, what else we got? Massive side room. Tungsten really old. That one is new. A Dazzle Way. Nice. Oh. And a normal Conga just right here too. With a little bit of luck, we even get a tail part of the creature. That'd be sweet. There. Oh. Perfect. Nah. Oh, yes. We even got it. Sweet. Okay. Now what about the other stuff? Monster Keen Bone. Yeah. A 5-star one. 10 minutes later. Oh, actually pretty fast. What's this one? Maximum Might. Ah, sweet. That feint was not necessary.
Much for taking care of the Mizutsune. Now the Wudwud's fishing spot will be safe, and that means they'll be able to eat.
Fisher fellow, good luck.
I guess the Scarlet Forest monster ecology is even more diverse than we thought.
I'll be sure to make a note of that in my report about Mizutsune. We need to do more research on the ecological distribution here. I'm sure we can find a better way for the Mizutsune population and Wudwuds to coexist.
Agreed. So, now that this investigation is over, what should we do next?
Sounds great to me.
It's better than the Moonlight. Right. Okay, we got some nice fins. Sweet. Righty, and probably another armor set. Or maybe even some nice weapons. Wait a minute. Nothing in here scream Mizutsune tree. Ha! Sweet. The Poetic Bell. It is a, again, slicked blade. And critical element, very interesting. It does 300 water damage. What about the Balahara? No, Shuwu, that's the Shuwu. But, wait a minute. The Balahara is a monster that basically swims through the desert. It's interesting that this is a water monster. Or like, it gives you water weapons. So let's like stamina. And you have that one. 210, it's a blue weapon. 230 over there. Interesting. And the Mizutsune one is 300 water damage and 15 affinity. Seems like it, and it also gives you white sharpness. So kind of feels as if the might be a bit overpowered compared to the other ones. Okay, like this is 340. Ah, okay. But I don't quite understand why the... why this one isn't any better. Stamina Faithful Maestro. What's the difference here? And this one has the same amount of slots. Strange. Okay, this one has health recovery. That's nice. Earplugs. Nice. Water damage. Nice. Affinity and health recovery. Yep. Very nice. So I don't know how much affinity you would gain from this buff, but it's definitely nice for the crits. So you start with 15% and you can get even higher than that. But being in the... like, yellow is basically a hit chance that is 1. Green is slightly higher. Blue, of course, even better. And white sharpness even more so. I don't know about the numbers though. I just mean... only thing you need to know is like... better chances of hitting are somewhere in the white. I don't know what... if there's even another color that comes afterward. But anyway. Slicked blade and critical element. Yeah, this is the thing that I want to look into. What's this? Temporarily increases affinity when wet. Or when inflicted with bubble blight. Wet and bubble blight effects stack. You gotta be kidding me. So if you fight this Mizutsune and you have the slicked blade, you can deal even more damage. Because you're fighting in water most of the time. So, affinity +3 when wet and +7 while afflicted with bubble blight. And so it's either 10, 20 or 30 if you add all of this together. But the bubble blight stuff... oh, wait a minute. This is an affinity change, not a damage change. So it's a crit thing. So the weapon itself, if maxed out on the effects, gives you 45% crit. And then, because of the crit stuff, it deals even more damage on the critical element. Increases elemental damage, fire, water, thunder, ice, dragon and so on, when landing critical hits. Slightly increases elemental damage while active. Increases elemental damage while active. Greatly increases elemental damage while active. I don't know the value of this, but it basically... because before... elemental damage cannot actually crit, which means the affinity has no... yeah, just doesn't work. And with this one here, it makes it so that if you hit a crit with a weapon, it can use or like increase the elemental damage. It's kind of interesting that affinity and the elemental damage doesn't work together beforehand. It's not something that you figure out yourself. Like, stuff like this is usually just found in the wiki, and again, this is kind of weird why it should be this way, because why can't affinity just apply to both of the damages at all times without the need for a special skill or something like that. But anyway, that was that. Now let's look at the armor. I was looking into heroics. It's probably not... oh, there we go. Mizutsune. So this one has aquatic and oil silk mobility. I already maxed that one. And evade extender. Pretty nice. So another enemy kind of thing. And burst. Very interesting. And bubbly dance. Okay, for the set. Evade window. Kind of reminds me of this other one. Wait a minute. Auto Garen. Kind of. Yeah. So this is your... could be some kind of Korean kind of monster. So, let's see. Helmet, it's a swing. Nice. That one is actually fairly open on the legs. That's pretty sweet. Compared to that one. It's fairly closed off. That one is better. But it... like, in order to not see that, you have to basically get underwear for that. So, you could take that one though. That one is okay. Nah, no. That one is not as flashy. Alright, so, what else does it give you? Constitution, peak performance, and burst. Wait a minute. Burst 2, burst 1. So you end up with burst 4. No. 2, 1, and 2. Okay, so this is a burst maximizing. And there's also bubbly dance. So this is for a character that hits multiple times in a row. Increases attack when your health is full. Okay. Prevents major bubble blight. Prevents, yeah. Major bubble blight and increases evasion while afflicted with minor bubble blight. Okay, so you get afflicted by bubble blight, and you just make it less dangerous, pretty much. Okay. So you make it usable, you could say. Increase attack and defense after fainting during... that would have been very helpful. Alright. But this is that. I was actually looking for heroics. It's somewhere up here. And I need like heroics 3 on the better thing. I need the Shuwu Umbrajam. Anyway, and then there's also Palico equipment. Yeah,
What
that's
are we
also a
making
thing.
today?
Let's see. This is a 34, 38. Wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. Why is it that the Argent gives you 34? It's not even as good. Anyway, the blue stuff is always with the same values, so you should only choose it because of the resistances or the looks. I would say it's more about the looks. So, let's see. Nice one. Wait a minute. What about that? I would say that's actually a nice combo. What about weapons though? And then you can take that one from the Shrewu. That's a really nice combination. Or the banana. Nah, the banana's a bit much. Or this one. That actually fits quite well. The fact that you can just mix and match all of those things. It's kind of sad that the Palico stuff has no set effect. It's just there for the specific kind of elemental damage. Wait a minute. Specific kind of elemental damage. So, would you want an auxiliary type of damage? And this one has sleep with an oscilla? Or would you... Like, would you want the Palico to deal two different kinds of... Nah, not two different kinds of damage. Like an additional source of elemental damage? Or would you want the Palico to deal the same amount of elemental damage? That's actually quite interesting. So that you deal damage and the Palico deals damage, and together you deal even more damage of the same element. Wait a minute. This is a poison thing, and this is a poison thing. Attack, melee, and range. Which one should be used here? It's a blunt and a... Both of them are blunt weapons. So this is not as good in range. This is better in range. Better overall. So what about the other ones? It's a melee thing. 220. And dragon damage. I want to have another poison thingy in here. There's fire paralysis. There you go. The Lalabarina thing. That's a nice one. And sleep. The thing about sleep is that you only get like one shot of the sleep. I don't know how much more damage you actually do. But okay. So, maybe we even get like more talismans from that monster. Let's see. Nothing. Really? Okay. That's weird. Weird. So I'm not really interested in... Oh, wait a minute. I could try to look at the decorations. Maximum might. I got 2 of those. And that's called what? Mighty. Wait a minute. 1 mighty is already on the equipment, and I can place 2 more mighties on it though. in order to get maximum might. That's actually quite nice. And then I can crit pretty much all, well, every third attack. That's pretty neat. So it temporarily increases attack power after being knocked back. But I cannot be knocked back, can I? I actually have to figure out if I actually get this attack on effect or not. And also how much mighty stuff I have. So there's the Counter-Strike thing, and this is the mighty thing. Yeah, maximum might. I think I could just max out on maximum might. Because I have those two. Maybe the counter. Increases attack power after being knocked back. Attack plus 25 while effective extends effect time. Mushroom Lancer. Do I want maximum might? Or Counter-Strike? What's the potential? Increase attack power and defense when health drops to 35 or lower. That's the other heroics thing that I wanted to max out. Yeah, wait. What about this jewel? The critical draw. How much critical draw we even have? 75 is already pretty good. But we have like 3 slots to max out. But then I have to change my equipment, and I would not like that. Wait a minute. Yeah, look at that. The armor actually glows different. Look at this. It glows blue, then it changes and goes into green and goes into blue again. It's cycle. It's alive. Sweet. Okay. Then there was something about Kanya and fishing, wasn't it? Do I want to fish right now? I mean, yes, I could. But what if I just don't care? I want to use the... Since when is there a Palico with a Lollaparina set? This is so nice. Every Palico has their own little finished outfit. That is so sweet. And that one here has the Camatrice. And I don't think that this one actually exists as a set. Yeah, okay, so you get your normal ones. Oh, yeah, stock upgrades.
We get a sale.
I captured a monster, so
what you need today?
I need to restock on stuff.
All yours.
Good.
Take care out there.
One thing that I need to figure out is just if I got like 5 points in additional damage, how much is that actually? In terms of effective damage and so on.
I heard from yes. Somebody wants to make a trade.
Not yet. Oh, we got items. An awful lot of items. That's sweet. And this one. For some reason, Motorbug only has like that. Or maybe because it's like night time, this is why it's not working. Probably. Wow.
Goodbye.
I just want to get all the items kind of, but... oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, next one will be a... Yeah, where is that? Wasn't there another mission in here? Oh. Okay. So there's the Tetsusan. No, I mixed that up. That was my bad. So next up is Tetsusan in Suja. Every time. So sweet. And there we go.
We sure got here fast.
Indeed. Hey, wait a minute. I want to customize the secret. So, you can now change Alma's outfit from the change appearance menu. Help her stretch her fashion wings every now and then By switching up her outfit, yes. And there's also another way to do that, and it is by spending even more money. So you can change Armor's appearance. The thing is, you have to get the DLC. It's free, basically. It is that one over here. But it is kind of the same thing, isn't it? When was the last time she wore that? I don't know when. But I think I've seen her wearing that one before. Does that one have a... Oh, same thing. Same thing. But no. It's basically a winter outfit. Alright. Equipment appearance? No, we don't need that. Secret customization, yeah. I want to see if we can change the decoration type. Oh, we got 3 of those, yeah. So the standard one... I don't really like the plating on the hat on this one. Other than that, it's pretty okay. And that one is very... Like, this is fairly monotone. Like, this part over here. And this one is the same problem. And this one also wears shoes. Very interesting. We got a feathery kind of... Huh. Blue feathers. Could you change that? No. The saddle's part of it. Okay, wait. It looks kind of cool, but somehow I feel like something is missing. I still like the normal one better. Okay, let's see.
Are you looking for something?
Wait a minute. This is rarity 4. But what if I need a higher rarity for the jewels? Wait a minute. So counter and might. So this is 4 for free. Let's see. Is there... Ah, look at that. That one is rarity 5, a level 3 gem. But actually, the highest I have so far is rarity 4. And different gambits, very nice. Yeah, pretty much rarity 4 is the highest. Okay, should you use the melding ticket, yes or no? And did the price of that actually increase? I kind of feel as this one has become more potent. I think it was like 300 points before or something like that. Or maybe 400 or so. 450? I think it got buffed. People were complaining about not getting enough stuff. Alright. Yeah. Once we have enough slots to put the decorations in, we can definitely do that. But for now, let's end the episode. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual. And ta-ta!